Today is Wednesday, September 19th, 1990. Our champion, Chick Jacobs, is 2 steps away from an ultimate challenge worth $57,000. This is Naval Officer Lieutenant Commander Cindy Wilson. And here's an attorney, Larry Kaplan. Chick is the champion. Cindy and Larry, you are the challengers. And now, here is your master of the challenge, Dick Clark.
Oh. Thank you. Yes, indeed, it is the challengers, and today Cindy and Larry will be here to do battle with you, Chick. Does this frighten you at all?
Definitely.
Yeah, I would be frightened. If I were you, I'd be frightened, because as we all know, any player who wins 3 games in a row will have a shot at the ultimate challenge. And as Don just mentioned, it's $57,000. A lot of money at stake. Good luck to everybody. We'll start by revealing the categories for the first half of play, but first of all, we'll play the Challenger Sprint for control. It's relatively easy. I've got a stack of cards here. We'll set the clock in a minute. That means the person who comes out on top gets the opportunity to select the first category in 1 minute or so from now. As you know, many of our questions in the sprint round and in the body of the game come from the headlines of today, things you've read recently or heard on the radio or whatever. $100 for correct answers, $100 if you're wrong. The player with the most money when the time runs out will have the first selection from the category board. If you're all set to play, please set the timer for a minute from now. All right, and we will begin. When East and West Germany unite on October 3rd, what city will serve as the United... Yes, Larry?
Berlin.
The German capital will be Berlin, that's right. Last week, the insurance fund for the nation's banking system was listed in critical condition by the GAO. What do they stand for, the initials, Larry?
General Accounting Office.
All right. Last week, Pizza Hut opened a restaurant in China's capital city. Name it. Chick.
Beijing.
Yes. Japanese developers have just bought a popular golf course. Larry?
Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach in Monterey Beach. Name the new ABC TV show that features police stories with musical numbers. Larry?
Cop Rock.
Yes, sir. According to Polaroid, Niagara Falls is America's 2nd most photographed natural wonder. What's number 1, Chick?
Mount Rushmore.
No, sir. Anybody else? Nobody wants to try it? Larry got in. You would do... Not in time, I'm sorry, Larry. It was the Grand Canyon. Name the TV medical doctor who on last week's... Larry?
Doogie Howser, MD.
Celebrated his 17th birthday. Man is psychic. What's going on here? Name the 20-year-old tennis star. I'm sorry, I'll finish it and everybody will have a chance. Hands on buzzers. Name the 20-year-old tennis star who won last week's women's... Cindy?
Sorry.
Larry?
Gabriella Sabatini.
I don't know where you're getting these, and you are right. Absolutely on the nose. That was a runaway for you, Larry. I don't want Cindy, your Chick, to be discouraged. You've got a 0 and she's got a minus 100, but it doesn't mean a thing. We have had people come from behind. The money that you do accumulate, that you have, is being put into your personal Citibank Visa account. The money you earn today will be deposited in that account. All the cash you earn, all the benefits that go with your account are yours to keep. Now, if you're set to go, let's turn to the categories. And we got up there, look up in the sky. Notorious Hungarians, faces in the news, musical love affairs, daytime TV, and fine young men. And the control of the game is yours, Larry. Where do we start?
Let's go with faces in the news.
Faces in the news. Let's take a look here at the $150 question. Deals with that face. Number 2 face is worth $200. And the third face is $250. The higher the value of the question, the more difficult it is. And there's a little keypad on your desk there. If you'll lock in now your wager and do it now. All right, 2 of you are going for the $250 question. Larry, you can rest easy for a moment. Man is right on the gun there, ready to go. Cindy for $200. Look to the video wall, and this should be a familiar face for you. This is the star of the new TV show Parenthood, and he once starred as Dr. Ehrlich at what TV hospital? You don't have to ring in. You're all by yourself.
Oh, St. Elsewhere.
We will accept that. It was St. Eligius, also known as St. Elsewhere, and that was Ed Begley Jr. Gentlemen, hands on the buzzers now for $250. Look to the video wall, and this is a recognizable face, certainly. Look at him here. This man made big news this month when he brought American hostages out of Iraq. Before that exploit, he'd been mentioned as the possible successor to Marion Barry as mayor of what city, Larry?
Washington, D.C.
You are right. That's Jesse Jackson on the nose. Larry, you've got control. Let's check them out there. We've got Look Up in the Sky, Notorious Hungarians, Musical Love Affairs, Daytime TV, and Fine Young Men. Your choice, sir?
Let's try Notorious Hungarians.
Notorious Hungarians. $150 question regards Bela Lugosi. $200 Attila the Hun. And there's a notorious Hungarian, Zsa Zsa Gabor, for $250. Please make your wager. All right, 2 Zsa Zhas up there. We'll start with you, Chick, however. Rest easy, Cindy. I'll call on you in just a moment. For $150, Hungarian actor Bela Lugosi was born only a few miles as the bat flies from the region associated with his most celebrated role, Count Dracula. Name that region.
Transylvania.
Yes, indeed, for $150. All right, Cindy, hand on the buzzer now for $250. Zsa Zsa Gabor once said that she and her second husband had one thing in common. They both wanted his money. He made a lot of that money in the hotel business. Name him, Cindy.
Hilton.
Hilton is right. Conrad was the name. Zsa Zsa has had 8 husbands so far, by the way. As a matter of trivial note, we'll be back in just a second to continue our game right here on The Challengers.
One more.
Cindy, how long have you been in the service?
It'll be 17 years in February.
Tell me a little bit about your duties, the Reader's Digest version, if you will.
I'm the executive officer at the recruiting district here in Los Angeles.
Nice to have you with us. And?
And we put officers and enlisted people in the Navy.
I would hope so. You're a sports reporter, Chick?
Actually a sports editor, yes.
What do you like to cover?
If I had to pick anything, it would be baseball.
Why?
It's just a great game. It hasn't changed that much over the years, and as they say, it's never over till it's over.
And I can tell you're from Brooklyn by your accent.
South Brooklyn, yes.
Where are you from?
Originally from South Georgia.
Sounds like a little bit. Larry, what kind of pets do you have?
I have a Australian Shepherd, hound dog, and 2 ferrets.
2 ferrets?
Yeah, actually, we're not allowed to have them in California because they're predators of the California wild geese. But since I don't have any wild geese in the den right now, we're safe.
For the moment. You're not safe here, however. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up here. Who's got control of this? Cindy, it's yours. Let's check out the players' accounts. You're at $350, Chick at $150. Larry, you have $850, all of which could change in the next moment or two. The subjects still left are Look Up in the Sky, Musical Love Affairs, Daytime TV, and Fine Young Men. Cindy, what'll it be?
I have to say daytime TV.
Daytime TV. Let's take a look for $150. First off, what do we got? Game shows for $200. Talk shows for $250. Soap operas. Select the area you'd like to play and wager now. All right, we got soaps and talks, and let's see. It'll be the gentleman facing off. Chick and Larry, one question about talk shows. And what do we have here? For $200. Name the woman who joined the daytime scene in the fall of 1989, giving new meaning to her catchphrase, "Can we talk?" Chick?
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is right for $200. Cindy, you're all by yourself on this one. Perhaps the best-known plot twists of one soap opera are a madman who tries to control the weather and the marriage of Luke and Laura. Name it.
General Hospital.
You got it for $250. You also have control of the game. Which one of these 3 would you like to play?
Musical Love Affairs.
All right, let's check it out. For $150, we've got Say I Do, Have a Cigar, Call My Lawyer. Seems to be an evolution there or something. Anyway, please make your wager now. All right, looks like, is that right? Everybody's in for a question this time. Chick, we'll start with you at $150. In 1969, The Fifth Dimension had a hit song that some people call Marry Me Bill. What's its real title?
The Wedding Bell Blues.
You got it, on the nose, for $200. Cindy? In 1974, Paul Anka made a comeback in his career with a huge hit. Name it.
She's Having My Baby.
Judge, will you accept that?
No, I will not.
Boy, you're tough. You're Having My Baby is actually the correct title. Larry, for $250, the 1961 hit song by Ray Charles said, "Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back." But what are the song's next 8 words?
No more, no more, no more, no more.
He sang it, no less. Hey! It's a standing ovation, Larry. Congratulations. All right. You have the choice. Look Up in the Sky and Fine Young Men.
Let's go with Fine Young Men.
Fine Young Men. The first one for $150, Cy Young, Andrew Young, and Brigham Young. Fine Young Men. Make a choice. All right, we'll turn to the Andrew Young question. Chick and Larry, you're going to split that with you, so it'll be a race here. Put your hands on the buzzer. Former mayor of Atlanta, Andrew Young, was the first African-American to serve as U.S. ambassador. Larry?
To the United Nations.
You are absolutely right, sir, for $200. Cindy, for $250. Mormon leader Brigham Young took the reins of that church after the death of its founder. Name him.
Smith.
That's right. Joseph Smith is the correct answer. And that means that little musical effect there that we're going to be back in just a second. And this is the part where you can look forward to doubling up on the value of all of the questions as the challengers continue.
All news and current events questions are verified by Newsweek magazine. And now, back to the challengers.
Thank you, Don Morrow. Let's check out the situation here. Larry, you're a little bit ahead. You got $1,300, but the other people are keeping pace. They're right up there next to you, not quite as close as they might like to be. Chick at $500, Cindy at $650, and we're going to double the value of all the questions. This is where the whole thing turns topsy-turvy. There's 6 categories over there. We got Nelson's the Name, Viva España, Labor Unions, Pick a Flick, Holy Moses, and Pot Luck. And the choice is yours, Cindy.
Pick a flick.
Pick a flick. All right, let's turn to $300 question, and it deals with, for $300, comedy. For 4, drama. For $500, action. Time to place your wager. All right, 2 comedy questions between Cindy and Chick. Actually, 1 question you'll divide, and the first one in gets it. For comedy, in the recent movie, an accountant leaves his wife for a romance novelist. The wife is played by Roseanne Barr. The novelist was, I didn't finish, Cindy, I hope you got it.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah, that's right, but that isn't what I want. I will finish, and then, Chick, you can decide whether you want to answer or not. And the novelist was Meryl Streep. Name the movie.
She-Devil.
You are right, sir, for $300. Larry, you're all by yourself on the $500 action question. Looked at the video wall, and let's take a look at a scene from the film Days of Thunder, if you will. Roll the clip. All right, now that victorious racer, of course, is Tom Cruise. Name the Oscar-winning actor who plays the boss of Tom's pit crew.
Oh, boy. I don't know.
See him in your mind? Any of the others? You know it, Chick? What?
It's Duvall.
Robert Duvall was right. Obviously, we don't give you the credit. And Larry, you're out of that one, I'm sorry to say, but the control still is held by Chick. Which one would you like, sir?
Oh, let's try Holy Moses.
Holy Moses. All right, for $300, the foundling years, the Egyptian years, and the Hollywood years. If you will, please, bet on the one you want to play. All right, 2 of you going for the Hollywood years. That's Cindy and Larry. Hold on a second. We'll take care of Chick with the $400 question on the Bible. That tells us that Moses had a speech impediment. So when he met with the Pharaoh, his brother spoke for him. Name Moses' brother, Chick.
Aaron.
Aaron is right for $400. Larry and Cindy step up to the $500 challenge. The 1956 movie The 10 Commandments was a Hollywood extravaganza on the grandest scale. Thou shalt name the director. Larry?
Cecil B. DeMille.
You're right. Thou shalt name the director. What is this? Larry, pick from the last 4, please.
Let's try Viva España.
All right, let's see what we've got for $300. We have Viva the People, Viva the Cities, and Viva the Food. Viva España. And it's wagering time. And we have Viva the People as the holdout, Chick. That's yours, and you'll answer it by yourself. It is for $300. One Spanish city is the setting for 2 popular operas about a barber named Figaro. Name this Spanish city.
Madrid.
I beg your pardon, sir. It's not. It's Seville.
Oh, no.
The Barber of Seville. Sorry about that. All right. Cindy and Larry, step up to the $400 challenge. It's July 7th, the Fiesta of San Fermin, and the bulls are running wild through the... Larry?
Pamplona.
That is right. That's the Spanish city where they run. The annual event known as the Running of the Bulls. Larry, there are 3 subjects left.
Let's go with labor unions.
Labor unions. Let's check out the questions. The $300 question on labor leaders, labor strikes, and for $500, labor history. It's time to place your wager. 3-way race here, all of men. That means we'll immediately double the value of all of the questions. If you get it right, you'll have a chance to sweep the board for $2,400. Put your hands on the buzzer. For $800, labor strikes. Poland's labor leader, Lech Walesa, led his union in a national strike. Larry didn't finish. Go ahead.
Solidarity.
You are right. Oh, you got it. Name the union. It's a real danger in that because it can go off in a whole different direction, and when you're in there, you run the risk of losing it. You did, however, get it. Do you want to continue to press your luck and move on, or leave them there? If you're
I'll
right,
try
you get
labor leaders.
it. Labor leaders you want to go for, $600. The most publicized figure in the history of the International Teamsters Union disappeared in 1975. Name him.
Jimmy Hoffa.
You're right, sir, for $600. Here's where you can pick up $1,000 or you can lose $1,000. That's a tough choice. Do you want to go ahead or stop?
I know when to stop.
You know when to stop? Gee, I like that question. I'm real sorry. All right, you still have control, Larry. Which one do you want?
Nelson's the name.
All right, let's check them out. We've got for $300, Willie Nelson, Lord Horatio Nelson, and Nelson Rockefeller. Nelson's the name. What would you like to wager? 2 Willie Nelson questions we'll handle first. Cindy and Chick, it's the first one that gets the single question we have. Willie Nelson teamed with Waylon Jennings on a song with the title warning, Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be What? Chick?
Cowboys.
Cowboys, a Grammy Award winner for the duo in 1978. Larry, for $500, Nelson Rockefeller was a member of the powerful American family founded by his grandfather, an oil baron. Tell me the grandfather's first name and middle initial.
John D.
You are
Rockefeller.
correct, sir. That's it for $500. All right, now, that sound tells us we're about to enter our final challenge round, and in this round, you'll be able to wager any or all of your monies on one final question of your choice, and the player making the highest wager will get to answer that question. And if you're ready, here is your final challenge of the day. It is the Pulitzer or Pulitzer Prize, whichever you prefer. Now, let me tell you once again that we're going to post odds on the questions, and the higher the odds, the more difficult the question will be. Here are the questions. The first one at even odds on drama. Double your wager on fiction and triple it on journalism. I'm going to give you the same precaution I always bring up here. You'll have 15 seconds and all that money up in front of you. That Larry with $3,600 and Chick with $12, and Cindy, you've only got $350, but it is at least your money. You're gambling with your own money. So think about it a minute, and the challenge is yours. All right, our players have locked in their choices, and Cindy, we'll start with you. Of the $350 that's in front of you, what are you going to do?
Drama for $50.
Drama for $50. Playing it close to the vest. Chick, your $1,200, how's it play?
Well, the folks back at the paper wouldn't forgive me if I didn't go for journalism for $700.
All right, $700 on a triple situation. Larry, where are you going to go?
I'm going to go with drama for $1,200.
$1,200, even odds. That means, I'm afraid, Cindy, that you're out of the race at the moment, but you never know. That $350 could pull you through if these guys have difficulty. We'll check that out right after this.
If you'd like to become a contestant on the Challengers, please call area code 818-562-1620. Back to the final challenge, and here's your host, Dick Clark.
We're all set to play the final challenge, and let me point out once again that the money our players accumulate in their accounts will have a very special value. Don, what's the story?
Thank you, Dick. All of today's players receive their winnings in a Citibank Visa account. They get all the distinct benefits and exclusive service that only Citibank provides.
Thank you, sir. And remember, players, you can do anything you want with the money in your account. You can turn it into cash and have fun with it or invest it safely, whatever pleases you. Now, the final category was the Pulitzer Prize. You say Pulitzer, Pulitzer. What do you like? I'll do it your way.
I don't care as long as I get it.
All right. Whatever. Let's see what we're going to start off with here. We'll go with you first, Chick. You have $1,200 in your account there. You wagered $700 at triple the odds. That means $2,100 or a grand total of $3,300. And let's see what happens on this journalism situation. This 1986 Pulitzer Prize winning journalist was suspended in early 1990 by the New York newspaper Newsday for derogatory ethnic statements to a fellow colleague. For $3,300, name this suspended journalist.
I know it. It's...
If I told you his first name was Jimmy, would you know who it was?
Breslin.
Yeah, that's the problem. Isn't that a killer? I'm sorry, sir. That was incorrect. Larry, you have $3,600 in your account. You took a third of it at $1,200 at even odds. That brings it up to a grand total of $4,800. You cannot lose in this situation now, so we're just going to, since Cindy and Chick are out of it, we're all going to root for you. There are no divided interests here now.
I like this.
Yeah, all right. This 1986 Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist I just read about, and you don't want to hear about him again. Here we go. The 1955 Pulitzer was awarded to a steamy drama written by Tennessee Williams. Two of the play's major characters are Brick and Big Daddy. For $4,800, name the play.
I think it's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
I think you are right, sir, and you've got the win. Congratulations. Cindy and Chick, thank you very much. Chick, you leave us with $3,800. Larry, you'll be back tomorrow to go for another go-round. Second one in a row will try for $58,000. See you tomorrow. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
Some contestants today will receive Skippy Premium Dog Food. It just plain looks better. Why not see for yourself? And new Spice Island salt-free seasonings are a combination of our gourmet quality herbs and spices. Now there's a delicious alternative to salt. It's here, the next generation in salon-style nail lengtheners. Brush on like polish, gel formula Lee sculptured nails. And shout now, wash later with Power Stick Shout. Want tough stains out? Power Stick Shout. It's the pick of sticks. And introducing Jovan Musk Actives, a line of aftershaves and deodorants for the man on the go. Jovan Musk Actives for every day. This is Don Morrow speaking. The Challengers is a Ron Greenberg production in association with Dick Clark Productions.